Hey, Julia Barzyk here from Wise Investigator. So, is it appropriate for postdocs to perform proposal evaluations? Yes, it is appropriate. If you're in a postdoc, you've earned your PhD, you went through a rigorous process to do that, and you are qualified to perform the evaluation if you have been invited to do that. Now, only in very rare instances might someone who's making these invitations have misunderstood your expertise, but most of the time you are indeed qualified. In fact, people who do not have PhDs may be qualified to perform evaluations because what makes a person qualified is their expertise. So the thing that I found often tripped up postdocs or other junior evaluators would be the idea that they have that somehow they're taking on the burden of maybe like as if they were the only evaluator. But it's not going to be the case that you would be the only evaluator on a proposal. Whoever is organizing the evaluation process is going to make sure that a variety of people are invited to perform these evals so that a diversity of expertise and backgrounds is represented. And you could be making comments on one aspect of the methods that you have a lot of expertise in. Could be very, very valuable comments that none of the other reviewers contribute, but they're talking about other aspects of the proposal. So what happens is all of this comes together into something that's, where the sum is greater than the sum of the parts, because we have the ability to synthesize all of the input from various evaluators. So if you're invited to perform these evals, if possible, and you have the time, please do agree to do so. If you need a little more time, you could ask for an extension. You may want to talk to a faculty mentor or someone else in your department who's maybe a bit further along than you are to understand how it would be best to spend your time between performing evals of peer-reviewed journal articles and these proposal evals, because they both can be time consuming. But I would suggest that you get involved in the proposal evaluation process so that you can see what kinds of proposals are being submitted in terms of what works well, how they're structured, all the budget, all those other forms. You can learn what other people are doing to communicate their science, to communicate their impact, and to communicate all the other aspects of the proposal that are important. So I do recommend doing them. I do recommend volunteering to do them. And I think you can benefit a lot from this. So let me know what questions you have about the research funding process in the comments below or send me a DM. Thanks.